Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well, having a nice Friday wherever you are in the world. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions that you may have, please feel free to leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be talking about VeChain today and the VeChainStats carbon calculator that's just been launched with the aim of achieving carbon neutrality, which is obviously quite a hot topic at the moment. Before I get to that, I better start talking about the cryptocurrency market because it's not looking great today. So basically, I'd say over the last week to 10 days, we've lost $100 billion from the market. And the market cap's now down at $930 billion, which represents a 6.97% decrease in the last 24 hours. So there's been a lot of dumping going on. 24-hour trading volume of $80 billion. Bitcoin dominance is down to 41.5%. It's managed to creep back above $20,000. It was below that earlier on today. Ethereum's down to $1,400 throughout the rest of the top 10. There are some marginal gains. Things are starting to claw back a bit of what they lost, but you know, in general, everything is down. It doesn't look too pretty, but although it does look a bit better than it did earlier, if I'm brutally honest. Solana's down to $17. So my opinion on it is, you know, when others are fearful, be greedy, and like when there's blood on the streets, it's time to be buying, as far as I'm concerned. Not financial advice, but I'm in a way quite pleased because I can edge into the projects that I believe in, VeChain being one of them, along with a number of other projects that, you know, have been going up of late. Now they're having a pullback, it gives me a chance to DCA in at better prices. So onto the 24-hour biggest risers. Nothing really. It's just the biggest riser is this Leo, which is up 3%. So, and that is a tiny. It's got $1 million market cap, so it doesn't even bear mentioning about. So quickly, let's go and look at the VeChain chart to see how things are looking there. I'm sorry, I'm on the hourly time frame there. That's not much use. Oh, but we've had a reaction to the 0.019, which is we're at a buy level set at. I'll have to check to see if I've got filled on that. If not, I'll have to get in manually. But I do have a support there where I intended to buy, and at 0.015. So we've had 3 big pullback days, and we were down lower, but it looks like we might be pushing up slightly. Let's go down the time frame to see what's been going. Then there might have been a trade set up. There is a trade setting up on the 4 hourly, whereby we've touched the support. We've pushed above, so we've got an hour left on that candle, so maybe we're getting lower in the time frames. There might even be a better setup. We have had a setup there. If it was a 2-to-1, would it have paid out? Let's have a quick look. I know I'm going on a bit, but I'm just doing this while I'm here. So there's the trigger there. Stop would have been just below the low. Would have been looking for 2-to-1. No, it's not quite hit target, so it would still be in play. I haven't taken the trade, but the target would be up there at 0.021. It's not something I've taken, but I wouldn't want to be day trading in this situation anyway. It's yeah, things just don't look very good today. So anyway, where was I? Let's go on to this article if I can find my mouse. There it is. Right, so VeChainStats. Once this will load, apologies for the delay. Right, VeChainStats leads environmental responsibility with carbon calculator launch, strengthens VeChain position in the digital sustainable revolution. The VeChainStats carbon calculator comprises of 34 variables consisting of emissions data from different cloud providers, their premises and local geographies. The calculator will help VeChain quantify the lifetime emissions of its blockchain and move towards a negative carbon platform. Major blockchain networks across the world have initiated measures to increase their contribution and reduce their carbon footprint. VeChain is addressing one of the key challenges of reliability tracking carbon emissions. As a result, VeChainStats currently launched their carbon calculation tool built in consultation with DNV, a globally renowned consultation and carbon certification expert. This carbon calculator will allow individuals and organisations to calculate the emissions of the blockchain-based activities. Ultimately, this will provide a robust base to build carbon calculator methodologies for tracking upstream and downstream emissions. The launch of this new tool will also help VeChain establish itself as a global platform for sustainability objectives. Working on VeChainStats carbon calculator. The VeChainStats carbon calculator comprises a total of 34 variables. These include emissions data from different cloud providers, their premises and local geographies, as well as other factors such as how many authority masternodes are run in local instances. VeChain said that the future iterations of this calculator will be dynamic, responding to real-time values as recording capabilities become more advanced. Using this tool, VeChain will also be able to quantify the lifetime emissions of its blockchain. It can also mitigate its historical carbon footprint, thereby moving towards a negative carbon platform. Thus, VeChain can attain its sustainability aspirations going ahead. During any transaction taking place on the VeChain blockchain, VeChain Thor will automatically select the least carbon insensitive smart contract to achieve the desired outcome. Furthermore, the vWorld Web3 wallet will also have the calculator integrated, which can communicate directly with VeChainStats to verify the smart contract's carbon insensitiveness before broadcasting a transaction. The official announcement notes the ability to accurately record carbon emissions can also lead to carbon cost quantification based on global carbon market data. In this manner, we will also introduce the ability to create financial tools based on the carbon emission reductions and build incentivized ecosystems such as the digital biosphere concept launched with a new global partner, Boston Consulting Group, which I covered in a video the other day. Recently, VeChain has accelerated its move with new developments into Web3 and dApp integrations. Early this week, VeChain said that it will soon introduce VORJ Code 3 Web3 service platform, allowing users to create, manage, and deploy smart contracts with ease. VORJ will function as a no-code Web3 services platform, thereby bridging the gap between Web 2 and Web 3. It reduces the barrier to entry, allowing anyone to create and deploy smart contracts. Moreover, VeChain has also announced a complete integration with the world's largest dApp store, dApp Radar. As a result, users can submit their VeChain-based dApps and also expand the cross-chain visibility across dApp Radar, having roughly 1.5 million monthly users. So I covered that the other day, but look, obviously VeChain and a lot of companies are heading towards carbon neutrality, and with VeChain's carbon calculator launch, I imagine they'll be carbon neutral pretty much immediately. So more innovation for VeChain, which makes me more bullish on the project. And like I said, these pullbacks give us an opportunity to get in, while in the background you've got these fundamentals happening, and good news events coming out that, secure or reinforce my conviction in this project, and I assume the conviction of others. So when the bull run does eventually come, hopefully people that are into this project will be suitably positioned to see and realise exponential gains. And obviously none of this is financial advice, it's purely for entertainment purposes only. So I'll wrap it up for there. Thanks for watching, thanks for your time. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I try to cover VeChain most days, along with some other projects that I'm involved in. Drop a like on the video, because that helps the video to get out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.